Hey, how's it going? Just following today's theme of what if we had begin strong, right? Take a look at books, some of the important parts, right? Let's progress and take a look at some of perhaps financial opportunities made available, right? And if we following, I have so many. I'm not really on. Let's just say, if I were to have some ideas of what more than likely a lot of women working with kids, statistically speaking, right? So perhaps some of the information I was taking a look at previously, statistically, perhaps a lot of women have something they're doing, right? Statistically. I was taking a look at some of the statistics, how many of women would choose some of the career patterns and all that, but either way. Uh, uh, let's take a look at perhaps alternative ways of learning or improving skills when it comes to reading, kinda, I guess. We can take a look at some of those opportunities when it comes to art, creating art, and as well as combining that with reading. I was taking a look at some of those projects. So, but before we do that, let's take a look at quickly. That would be Daimler Green Community Center opportunity. An opportunity has arisen to take over management of the Daimler Green Community Center, which approaches a special welcome from parties which to develop community engagement initiatives to Daimler Green Community Recreational Trust. It's seeking tenders for interested parties to make use of facilities, ideally on the long-term lease basis. Other options may be considered as closing date for submissions of tenders will be April, so end of April next month, right? Myself, I can try and engage, right? So I would be perhaps coming in with perhaps golfer or something similar to that, not necessarily what they are looking for. And as of now, not necessarily need entire building. We might give entire building. I'm good. I'm good. I don't need entire building. I just need perhaps some in meters, in foot, 6 by 6. In meters, 2 by 2. That's how much room I would need in the beginning. And perhaps there's a form to fill in, but before we do that, let's see what kind of information we might be able to find. Let's take a look at full proposal. That will be timer, green community center, innovation to tender. We can take a look at firstly, it might be important. Let's take a look at location, right? Before doing anything all the time. By the way, I would be reading it. Perhaps there would be a lot. I haven't read it yet, right? Perhaps there important information, if anything, and let's bring more attention that those kind of opportunities are available. Let's focus on the process more than the details about this competition. But if you like to engage with the team, this opportunity is live right now, right? But first, let's take a look at where this center is based, what location we are taking a look at it. Location, it would be right in the middle of UK, which is great. Kind of in the middle, it depends, right? So it would be kind of okay. Location kind of okay. Looking on the spectrum, right? But let's delve a little bit deeper. Connectivity, all those places, right? The parking spaces, all of those, and depending on the contract I have, which I haven't read it yet, right? What kind of activity can you do in there? Not necessarily much. Usually, many people might be very limited to what they can do in there, but either way. So, if anything, I'm looking to understand it, right? Oh, but either way, let's take a look. Perhaps let's try to engage with the team. Perhaps we can negotiate the contract. We can ask for things. They can reject our offer. We can do a little bit of that. Let's come back to proposal, right? Assessment of proposal. Proposal must include a high-level sustainable business plan. Here we go. Covering the last 5 years. Assessment of proposal will require evidence that necessary funding is available in alignment with the trust charitable objectives, that is either directly meeting these objectives of sufficiently beneficial of the trust to allow the trust to meet their charitable objectives. Again, so that's conditions, right? The plan must be accessible for a local community, so consideration should be given to nuisance, and access to facility. Noise, I mean, like I mentioned previously, right? If we're talking about business, people might be on edge, shouting all the time, so to say, or speaking loudly, expressing themselves. People expressing themselves in these circumstances might not be acceptable. Proposals, which include developing community engagement, would consider positively. So overall, instead of negatively, it should positively affect community. But that's me rephrasing it, right? The tender process will run for 9 weeks from the Monday 26th of February 24th to 29th of April, right? It's holding open day there. You can view entire center and ask questions between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. on the boat Saturday. Okay. Register your interest for these days for the inquiry. Please contact. Okay. Perhaps there's additional information, but I won't be. Perhaps there's reasons why people might not be interested if I would be discussing a contract. But either way, opportunity is there for people to engage. Perhaps I can think about something for a couple hours and put the thing together and make an offer, right? And the offer, I don't know, it's there. People can reject it. We can negotiate that offer. If anything, opportunity is there, right? Let's listen to that. Thanks for watching. See you next one.